On Sunday, June 18, 2023, the Titan, a submersible operated by American tourism and expeditions company OceanGate, disappeared during an expedition to view the wreck of the Titanic in the North Atlantic Ocean, off the coast of Newfoundland, Canada. On board the submersible were 4 passengers and the pilot, bringing the total number to 5 people on board. Communication with Titan was lost 1 hour and 45 minutes into its dive. Authorities were alerted when it failed to resurface at the scheduled time later that day. On June 22, 2023, the United States Coast Guard confirmed that they had found debris approximately 500 meters from the bow of the Titanic that was consistent with a catastrophic loss of the pressure chamber, and concluded that the passengers on board the Titan had died. The search area was informed by the United States Navy's summon detection of an acoustic signature consistent with an implosion around the time communications with the submersible ceased, suggesting the pressure hull had imploded while Titan was descending, resulting in the instantaneous deaths of all 5 occupants. As of the making of this video, 2 weeks have passed since the incident happened, and family members of the people who were on board are inconsolable. Before we dive into what really happened, let's take a look at the people who were on board the Titan. Let's begin with the pilot of the Titan. 1. Stockton Rush, CEO of OceanGate. Richard Stockton Rush III was an American entrepreneur and inventor who was the founder and CEO of OceanGate Incorporated, a company based in Everett, Washington, that specializes in manned submersibles and underwater technology. He was born into a wealthy family in San Francisco, California, on March 31, 1962. Rush was a trained pilot and engineer with expertise in mechanical and aerospace engineering, and has been involved in the design and development of a wide range of advanced technologies, including aircraft, rockets, and submersibles. In 2009, Rush founded OceanGate with the goal of developing innovative underwater technologies that could be used for deep-sea exploration and research. Since then, the company has designed and built several manned submersibles, including the Titan submersible, and has provided a range of services related to underwater exploration, research, and commercial operations. Rush was also a passionate advocate for ocean conservation and sustainability, and has worked to promote awareness of the importance of preserving the health and biodiversity of our oceans. At the time of his death at age 61, he was married to Wendy Weil, who was the great-great-granddaughter of Isidore and Ida Blundstrauss, both of whom died in the sinking of the Titanic in 1912. Together, they had 2 children. Stockton Rush's wife is currently the Director of Communications at OceanGate. 2. Hamish Harding, Chairman of Action Aviation. George Hamish Livingston Harding was a British entrepreneur and aviation enthusiast who was serving as the chairman of Action Aviation, a private aircraft brokerage and consulting firm based in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. He was born in London in 1942. With over 2 decades of experience in the aviation industry, Harding is known for his expertise in aircraft sales, acquisitions, and management. He has worked with a wide range of clients, including governments, corporations, and high-net-worth individuals, and has completed numerous high-profile transactions. In addition to his work in aviation, Harding was also a passionate adventurer and explorer, and had undertaken a number of expeditions to remote and challenging environments. In 2021, he and pilot Maurice Kirk broke the world record for the fastest flight around the world in a single-engine aircraft, completing the journey in just over 56 hours. Harding is also a strong advocate for sustainability and environmental conservation, and has worked to promote sustainable practices within the aviation industry. He died at the age of 59. He held 3 Guinness World Records. He held the Guinness World Record for fastest circumnavigation via both poles by aeroplane. Guinness World Record for longest duration at full ocean depth by a crewed vessel. Guinness World Record for longest distance traversed at full ocean depth by a crewed vessel. He left behind a wife and 4 children. 3. Paul Henry Nargeolet, Titanic's greatest explorer. Paul Henry Nargeolet was a French diver and explorer who was best known for his involvement in the discovery and exploration of the Titanic. He was born in the south of France, but lived in Morocco for 13 years before relocating to Paris. Nargeolet began his diving career in the French Navy and later worked as a commercial diver and underwater photographer. In 1985, he was hired by the American oceanographer Robert Ballard to lead a French diving team in the search for the Titanic, which had sunk in the North Atlantic in 1912. Nargeolet played a key role in the discovery of the Titanic wreckage and has since been involved in numerous expeditions to the site, including several as the expedition leader. He has also been involved in the recovery of artifacts from the wreckage and has worked to promote public awareness of the history and significance of the Titanic. Nargeolet has received numerous awards and honors for his contributions to the field of underwater exploration and continues to be involved in a variety of exploration and research projects around the world. Nargeolet had 2 daughters, Chloe and Sidonie, a son, Julian, a stepson, John Nathaniel Parshall, and 4 grandsons. His wife, Michelle Marsh, an Emmy Award-winning American television reporter, died in 2017. 4. Shahzada Dawood and his son Suleiman. Shahzada Dawood was a Pakistani businessman and billionaire who was the founder and chairman of Dawood Hercules Corporation, a conglomerate with interests in a variety of sectors, including chemicals, fertilizers, and energy. Dawood was one of the wealthiest people in Pakistan, with an estimated net worth of over $1 billion. He was born in Pakistan in 1975 and was married with 2 children. He was also known for his philanthropic work and has supported a variety of initiatives in education, healthcare, and social welfare. Dawood holds a degree in chemical engineering from the University of Punjab and an MBA from the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania. He has been recognized for his contributions to business and society and has received numerous awards and honors over the course of his career. Dawood and his family departed from their residence in London and journeyed to Canada for the duration of 1 month. Shahzada, with a years-long passion for science and discovery, booked tickets for himself and his 19-year-old son, Suleiman, over Father's Day weekend to embark on the Titan submersible to view the wreck of the Titanic, but that mission led to their death. Now that we have established all those that were on board, let's take a look at the Titan and how it worked. What really is OceanGate's Titan submersible and how does it work? The OceanGate Titan submersible is a 5-person submersible designed for deep-sea exploration and research. The Titan submersible is capable of diving to depths of up to 4,000 meters or 13,123 feet and is equipped with a variety of advanced scientific instruments, including sonar, cameras, and sampling tools. The submersible is designed to be modular, allowing for easy customization and adaptation for different missions and research objectives. OceanGate offers a range of services related to the operation of the Titan submersible, including crew training, mission planning, and data analysis. The submersible has been used for a variety of scientific and commercial missions, including deep-sea exploration, marine biology research, and oil and gas operations. Titan dives to Titanic took place during multi-day excursions organized by OceanGate. According to reporter David Pogue, OceanGate did 5 Titanic excursions during the summer of 2021 and 5 excursions during the summer of 2022. Passengers would sail to and from the wreckage site aboard a support ship and spend approximately 5 days in the ocean above the Titanic wreckage site. 2 dives were usually attempted during each excursion, though dives were often cancelled or aborted due to weather or technical malfunctions. Each dive typically had a pilot, a guide, and 3 paying passengers on board. Once inside the submersible, the hatch would be bolted shut and could only be reopened from the outside. The descent from the surface to the Titanic typically took 2 hours, with the full dive taking about 8 hours. Throughout the journey, the submersible was expected to emit a safety ping every 15 minutes to be monitored by the above-water crew. The vessel and surface crew were also able to communicate via short text messages. Customers who traveled to the Titanic with OceanGate, referred to as mission specialists by the company, paid $250,000 each for the 8-day expedition. OceanGate intended to conduct multiple dives to the Titanic in 2023, but the dive in which Titan was destroyed was the only one the company had launched this year. Timelines. On June 16, 2023, the expedition to the Titanic departed from St. John's, Newfoundland, aboard the research and expedition ship MV Polar Prince. The ship arrived at the dive site on June 17th. The dive operation began on June 18th at 9:30 a.m. Newfoundland Daylight Time. For the first hour and a half of the descent, Titan communicated with Polar Prince every 15 minutes, but communication stopped after a recorded communication at 11:15 am. The submersible was expected to resurface at 4:30 p.m. At 7:10 p.m., the U.S. Coast Guard was notified of the missing vessel. Titan had up to 96 hours of breathable air supply for its 5 passengers when it set out. That would have expired on the morning of June 22, 2023, if the submersible had remained intact. Unfortunately, it imploded, killing all 5 passengers on board. We have come to the end of the video, but before we sign out, quick question. Should OceanGate improve on their technology? Do you ever see yourself taking a trip down the bottom of the ocean? Let us know in the comments. Please subscribe to our channel if you liked the video.